Hey guys, welcome to BLONITY. First, my little disclaimer, this is no financial advice, my own opinion and estimates. My estimates could be completely wrong. Don't trust, always verify, understand the numbers, be aware of scammers, and you know the best how to invest your money. Please be aware that I'm invested in Hive Blockchain, Argo Blockchain, Bitfarms, HD8K1, DMG Blockchain, and DigiHost. Okay, let's jump right into it. Bitcoin is here at this neckline here, so it would be nice to break it here with a little bit more volume here to make a move to the upside. I mean, we need this really hard. And these mining stocks and all the other crypto stocks too, they were slaughtered so hard in the last few days, despite very good fundamentals. And so it's time to make a turnaround and to make some green numbers here. So, I mean, a chart, a TA guy would say maybe this is something like a head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders with something like a double head or so, I don't know. But that would bring us a lot higher if we can break this line here. So, so the volume here, it looked very nice. Now it's a little bit down. We will see, maybe at the end of the video. Let's see. We have Bitcoin in green, Ethereum doing very good with 6%, Litecoin, Cardano also very nice. Zcash recently is doing very well. Dogecoin dropped 18% today after this crazy rise. I think there was the Doge day or something like this. So this coin is very much hyped. I mean, there's no real fundamental value in this coin, in my opinion, but it doesn't matter. A lot of people made a lot of money, but I think a lot of people lose money in this coin. So yeah, we will see how this all plays out. I'm not invested in Dogecoin, but that's really an interesting experiment, in my opinion, what's happening here. Then we have these stocks. So it seems like that some of them are trying to bottom out here. For example, HUD is up 3.8% right now. Also Argo Blockchain 1.8%. So that could be the bottom. If Bitcoin moves higher, I think that could be the bottom. It's very difficult to predict the bottom. I mean, I was thinking, okay, the Fibonacci 618 here is the bottom or could be the bottom. But we can see these stocks and crypto in general always surprises you to the upside and to the downside. I mean, that was crazy here. We're back at beginning of January here when Bitcoin was at 35,000 or something like this. But at least we have two here. They are in green right now. Also, Bitfarms made another little drop here right now, but it's minus 5% right now. Hive Blockchain minus 3%. So compared to the others, Hive Blockchain is looking better, to be honest. So we had made higher lows here in the chart since the top in February. So we can see here, so it didn't drop that much than the others. That's very interesting, I think because of the rise in Ethereum. So let's move on. So today, Mara and Riot were really weak, to be honest. It looks like they're trying to make a turnaround too right now because they were minus 12%. A few hours ago, it's now minus 6%. So if Bitcoin can hold the momentum and moves higher, that could be the bottom for these stocks. But yeah, to be honest, it's very difficult to call it. You cannot call it for these stocks. That's for sure. That's what I know now. Then we have DigiHost minus 4%. So it seems like DigiHost has is forming also a bottom here. We will see. The most of the stocks are still in red, but some are turning green right now. So KR1 a little bit. Then we have, I think Galaxy is also in green. Galaxy is very strong, is a very strong stock. We can see also this correction in Bitcoin didn't affect Galaxy very well here, very big. So that's very interesting. Okay, guys, so I hope this is the turnaround. I mean, it's much needed, to be honest. It was a hard correction in these stocks. Some of them dropped like 60%. I mean, in the January correction, we had like 55% in most of these stocks. Now we have 60%. So I was expecting in this correction that they will drop less, maybe like 50% or so, because I thought, okay, the market will learn about this. The fundamentals are so good. But it seems like when there is panic and no one cares about fundamentals or something like this, it's all about fear. And when it goes up, it's all about greed. So the question is now, yeah, what can the fundamentals help us? What can they provide us when they don't work? I think for me, it's about to have a good feeling investing in these companies. And yeah, these are the fundamentals. They give me the confidence to invest in these companies and also to get through a big correction like this. I mean, if you have a stock and you don't know the fundamentals, it's very difficult to hold when they drop or something like this, or to buy even more at the bottom, which is, yeah, it looks like right now very good buying opportunities. This is no financial advice because you never know. But yeah, these stocks seem very, very undervalued right now, in my opinion. And yeah, when you have this fundamental analysis, you understand that these are good buying opportunities or when there's a good selling opportunity. And that's why I think these fundamentals are very important. And I think there will be times when they will work a lot better. So this time not. This time was a lot about fear and greed. Yeah, we will see how this all develops. I think it makes sense to take some profits when these stocks move higher, to be honest. Yeah, hopefully we're at the start of the next big leg up. I think it's due now. Bitcoin, yeah, we are right now rising here again, now 2%. We will see. Let's go to the hash rate. This is a big topic right now because since 5 days we're very low in the hash rate in Bitcoin. So we had the top here at 220 exahash or something like this, which was huge. And then was this inspection flooding thing in China in the Xinjiang region. Yeah, there is right now very interesting analysis done about this region because you have now the data, which, yeah, how much mining is there. So I think it's more than 30 exahash, so that is really huge because it seems like we're still in the dry season. I was thinking, okay, the wet season has started, but right now the most miners or a lot of miners are in the region of Xinjiang, which is not known for hydropower. So more for renewables, other renewables like wind, solar, and a lot of coal mining. Yes, and in Sichuan, this is the other region, there's a lot of hydropower, and these miners, it's yeah, I heard that they move from this region to another region. So they move from Xinjiang to Sichuan when there is wet season, and when the rain stops, they move back to Xinjiang or Inner Mongolia or something like this. So yeah, I read a lot that the hash rate has picked up again and we are back at the normal level, but I don't think so. It looks like we're still very low here. I think there is still missing a big batch of exahash here. So this is incredibly bullish for these miners. They are not located in China because the difficulty, I was talking about this, I think the last 2 videos, but I will show it again. It's very important to understand this. When the hash rate drops, it gets then there are less miners out there. But the difficulty, which is connected to the hash rate, so when the hash rate rises, after 2 weeks, the difficulty is adjusted to the upside. So the last time here, it was 2% to the upside. The goal is always to have like block times of 10 minutes. Every 10 minutes there should be a block found, and when it's faster, after 2 weeks, there will be an adjustment, and then the difficulty rises, and then it gets slower again to 10 minutes. So, but right now we have the case that a lot of hash rate is missing in the system. So the current pace is only 76% here. So that means that 24% slower than it should be. And yeah, that's why here the next difficulty change should be like minus 23 to minus 12%. I think the hash rate will pick up soon again. But yeah, the next difficulty change should be at least in minus 5%, maybe minus 10%, maybe minus 15%, who knows. But that would mean that our miners, they're not located in China. They will mine the next 2 weeks after this adjustment. They will mine like 5 to 15% more Bitcoins in that time. And maybe the price rises, so that would add a lot of additional revenue. Also, there's in Inner Mongolia, I think, a crackdown on the coal mining there. I think 2 months ago or so, the Chinese government said that they will not allow this anymore. So the date for this was end of April. So this could be also, yeah, we can see also another hash rate drop there. But maybe it's always it's already priced in the hash rate. Maybe the miners have moved from Inner Mongolia. I don't know. Or they have other energy sources, we will see. But this is very, very good for our mining companies. That's for sure. And we can see it here right now. The mining profitability for Bitcoin is at a year high today. So at 45 cents per day per terahash. Also, Ethereum is very close to a new high here at 15 cents per day per mega hash. Yeah, we can see it here. The transaction fees here in Bitcoin, they are rising. They are 2.3 Bitcoin per block, which is a lot. I think you pay right now 15 to 20 US dollars for a Bitcoin transaction. And also in Ethereum, which is very expensive right now. I think it could be the same. Yeah, we can see that it's the fees are at 3.3 Ether. So yeah, that's also very high. Also, we can see here the mining reward here at 81 million US dollars per day. So that's definitely an all-time high for Ethereum. That's for sure. So yeah, these are incredibly bullish things here for these mining companies. I will show you the chart here from the Bitcoin mining profitability. So yesterday it was like 41 cents. Yeah, the day before it was at 43 cents, and yeah, we could end today like at 45 cents, so that would be somewhere here. So this would be a new year high or 1 year high. Yeah, not a 3-year high. In 2019 we had a little bit a higher high here, but you can see it's gonna be very high, and these miners making a lot more money right now. Then we have Ethereum here on the 1 year chart. So we can see we had this crazy DeFi stuff here in February. So there was at 17 cents. So we're now at 15 cents. Do you remember? I showed you here 15 cents per day per mega hash, 15.5. So that would be, yeah, that was 15.1. So that would be approximately here. So we are moving higher here in Ethereum. We can, on the long term, you can see it better here. So we have this parabolic curve here. So the mining profitability picks up, and yeah, that's very, very bullish for these miners. We will see when the market will figure this out and will go back and put money into these companies. So I always show right now some numbers from these companies. For example, here for Argo, they right now close to 1.1 exahash. They will get in June to 1.7 exahash, so they will make a lot more money here. They have a power consumption of approximately 45 megawatts, 4 cents per kilowatt hour, something like this. So they should mine right now 7.9 Bitcoins, which would be a revenue of 445,000 US dollars and a profit of 400,000. So please tell me another industry with mining margins of approximately like 90% or 85 to 90%. There is no other industry, I think, or only a few, maybe also in crypto, maybe these exchanges, they have also huge profit margins. But mining right now is incredibly profitable. We can see it here. And yeah, that's why I think these companies are very undervalued right now. Then Argo has also Zcash mining. They have 280 megasols for Zcash mining. They have approximately 5 megawatts or so. Then they have 4 cents per kilowatt hour. So additional to this, they mine like 102 Zcash. Yeah, when you convert it at the day, right now you would get 0.44 Bitcoins for this. Yeah, at the profit of 20,000 US dollars. So you can add this. So yeah, they're making right now more than 400,000 a day in gross profit and in revenue, and yeah, that's very, very profitable. I think that was not necessary to drop this stock this hard, because Argo made an incredible job. The only thing what's missing is something like an uplisting or so to get more liquidity into these stocks like HUD, like Argo, like Bitfarms. But on the operational side, on the HODL side, they're doing very good. Let's move on. Then we have Cryptology portfolio company, so a Cryptology asset group. So yeah, they started an ETP, Bitcoin ETP in Germany. So this is, yeah, it's not an ETF, but it's a little bit like an ETF, and it's more easy for investors to get exposure to Bitcoin. To buy it like a stock here with this number here, you can buy it like a stock you get exposure to Bitcoin. This is in Germany, and yeah, and the good thing is this is physically backed. Where is it here? Physically backed Bitcoin ETP. So it's not inflating Bitcoin or the Bitcoin supply with these not physically backed ETPs or ETFs or whatever do we have. So it's always important with these products that they're physically backed. And that's why it's always important for me when I invest in a mining company that they hodl the coins at least for a while. Because otherwise, if they sell at the moment they mine, they inflate or it's you took the money away from Bitcoin when you invest in these mining stocks. And it will not help the Bitcoin price to rise. But when they hold these coins, you invest also indirect into Bitcoin. And that's why it's very important that they are physically backed, these products here. We will see how this ETP develops. I think this is very interesting, a very interesting development. Also, Cryptology Asset Group, which is a very interesting stock, in my opinion. They only moved up. Okay, today they had a drop of 10%. But the other days they were always up. Very interesting stock in my opinion. Let's move on. Then introducing crypto on Venmo. So that's a little bit news. Venmo is part payment app at PayPal, and they have 70 million customers. 70 million customers to buy, hold, and sell cryptocurrency directly with Venmo, with the Venmo app. So you can see the adoption is happening. I mean, we have PayPal, we have Visa, we have Venmo, and we have a lot others. And we have huge banks there moving in crypto. We have companies like Tesla. So all the big guys are starting to move in big. And a lot of them will follow. So you can see where all this is going. In my opinion, we're very early. We're at the beginning. And the market is a little bit crazy because of fear and greed. But the underlying thing is Bitcoin, and there's a lot of adoption happening. And what's also important to understand, there's a fight now over these last Bitcoins. I mean, there will be only 2 million Bitcoins mined anymore until the year 2140. And a lot of Bitcoins, they are already mined, these close to 19 million Bitcoins, they're in cold storages. And they are like 2.2 million or so, or 2.1 million on exchanges. And all these guys, they want these last Bitcoins, they're out there. They're not so much anymore. So they try right now to do everything to get these Bitcoins shaken out of the weak hands and to accumulate. And that's very interesting what's happening. I mean, we can see a lot of FUD out there. The crazy thing, I think, was here on CoinMarketCap, about this China's Xinjiang blackout and Bitcoin hash rate correction caused the BTC price crash. So it's difficult to say that this caused the BTC price crash, but the hash rate and the price, they're correlated. That's true. I think in the bear market, the hash rate builds the floor for the Bitcoin price, or the mining profitability, which is dependent on the hash rate. But what we can see here is what they're saying here: almost half of the Bitcoin network has gone offline in just 48 hours. So this is real FUD we can see here, because the Bitcoin network was working like 100%. Only the miners were gone offline, and that's the great thing with the decentralized network, that even if there's a whole region in the world is going offline, like 30 exahash, the Bitcoin blockchain is still working and all the transaction passed through. Okay, the blockchain was slower because the blocks were found slower, so the transactions were slower, because the difficulty adjustment is in 2 weeks and the difficulty is very high. And when you have less miners, they don't find a block every 10 minutes. They need like 12, 13, 14 minutes on average. And that's what happens. But there was no offline for this Bitcoin network. That's very important. And the interesting thing that CoinMarketCap says this or quotes this here. So this is incredible what's happening here. But we have seen this before. Then we have this crypto ban in Turkey and so on. So everything comes together now to get the new investors out. They always try to do this, and it works a lot of times, I think. Let's go to CryptoQuant here. So we can see the exchange reserves here. They're going down here. We're holding down here. We're still down at 2.1 million coins on the exchanges. In my opinion, this is a bullish sign that there is less supply there, that these coins move in cold storage. Okay, the thing is, it could change tomorrow when there's a big inflow into the exchanges. You never know what is changing here, but right now it seems like it's dropping and only dropping. And since 1 year, we're from 2.8 million to 2.1 million down. So that's like 30% or so of the Bitcoin reserves on all the exchanges is gone. I think it's gone into cold storage from big hodlers here or from big corporations. Yeah, also we can see that the miners position index, which shows do the miners sell or do they hodl, and we can see they're not selling anymore. So we're below 0. That indicates that, so values above 2 indicate most miners are selling. So 2 would be somewhere like here. So here the miners sold, but then at the beginning of March they stopped selling and they're accumulating. Okay, yeah, tomorrow there could be a huge sell order or something like this. You never know. We had this here with F2 pool at that time here. There was a big sell from a mining affiliate, a mining pool. There you don't know whether it was the pool or was it a customer or miner of the pool. We never know. But right now you can see it dropped here to below 0. So the miners are not selling, which is also a bullish sign. Then yesterday we had this news about the Bitfarms. They're planning to build a big facility in Argentina with incredible low electricity rates. And what happened was that the stock dropped today again very hard. I saw negative comments about this. I want to talk a little bit about this because Argentina is already a big mining hub, or it's not that big than the US or China, that's for sure, but there are miners. So for example, here the Argentinian startup Accelerator launches crypto mining farm in Mar del Plata. So this is from 2019. Oh, sorry, no, this is from March 7th, 2021. So there are other companies. They moved to Argentina to mine there. So the firm will mine Ethereum during the first stage. So then we have from 2019 here some news about a company. This is Patagonia. I don't know whether this company exists anymore or not, because there was a bear market and that was very tough for many companies. So they're mining. This is the data centers, one of the pillars of the so-called Industry 4.0. Okay, I think that's not very interesting here. We choose Argentina, specifically Patagonia, to do this adventure and be pioneers in the blockchain ecosystem of the Southern Cone. So there will be not only the US or Canada in mining or China, so there will be always other countries. And I think they will try to get these companies into their country, because these companies will be huge cash cows. They will tax them and they will benefit from this too. Because there's something like a Cold War, I think, will start about this Bitcoin mining, and every country wants to have these companies there. And I think if they're not nice to these companies will move into another nice, more nice jurisdiction. And I think this is really the game theory. Okay, there's always a risk, that's for sure. But I don't think that these governments will take the Bitcoins or will take the miners or something like this. They will try to get more miners into the country, and that's why they have to benefit them, and will have good, will have the laws for this to make this happen. And I think that's what Bitfarms is doing. I mean, these prices of 2.2 cents are incredibly low, and we will see. Then I want to recommend you a book. I've read this. I'm not affiliated with Seyfedin Amous or something like this, but I think there's a lot of, when this FUD happens or so, it's very important to understand the basics of Bitcoin and why this is so important and why this can change the world and so on. And there's a very good book, in my opinion, The Bitcoin Standard. I've read this book, I think, 2 times. And it explains what is money, what is sound money, what is fake money. They're talking about stones a few hundred years ago, and then there was gold, and then there's Bitcoin. And it explains very well what's going on right now in the world. Fake money creates fake everything. And this book helps really to understand. this, in my opinion. So that's really interesting. Okay, guys. So yeah, Bitcoin is still fighting here at this level here. So we had a little breakout. We will see whether we can confirm this here or so. Yeah, I mean, Hive Blockchain, Bitfarms, they're close to green here right now. We will see. I don't think we will close in green here, but Hut 8 plus 5%, Argo plus 3%. So that looks not so bad. Also Riot and Mara, 5% in red. Yeah, it was a lot worse today, to be honest. Also DigiHost is on the rise here a little bit. Yeah, we will see. Hopefully we get this turnaround in Bitcoin, and yeah, we will start the next leg up for these companies. Okay, guys, so I think that's it for today. Thank you very much and see you in the next one. Auf Wiedersehen.